Good evening, everybody. My name is JR, and you have tuned into Kush Constrictors. We're going to get right into it tonight. We've got some snakes to show you. We've got some really cool snakes to show you. As a matter of fact, since the last time I shot a video, I have hatched out a pretty dope clutch. The pairing was actually an Orange Dream Calico to a banana pied ball python. And I did pretty good on the odds. I got a jackpot, meaning I got all the genes that I wanted combined in one, being the Orange Dream Banana Calico. Got one of those. Got a couple of well, you know what? Let me show you. Here we go. Bear with me. Boom. So here we go. Let's start right here. First one coming out right at the top that I see wanting to hang out with us. Mind you, these babies haven't even shed yet. And some of you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook. And even some of you have been to the house since they've hatched out. So here we'll start with the first one, you guys. This is a female Calico Orange Dream. Check her out, man. Just in time for Halloween. Look at those oranges on there. And that tail, man, that Calico is just killer. And I got the mother from my buddy Albie at Albie's Too Cool Reptiles, I believe is the name. But Albie's the man. He's got some really nice Orange Dream Calico combos. Some really good Calico stock in his collection. So he kind of told me I'd get some really nice, Calicos out of these snakes that he sold me. But I suppose that was kind of an understatement. But I suppose I can show you in a second why I say that. I'm really fond of Calico, especially with Orange Dream. So there it is right there, and she is a female. I'm gonna double check, but yeah, she is a female because she was paired. She was in a banana pairing. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh, I guess not. It's a male. Somehow. Strange. You don't say, there's hemipins. So I guess we have a male Calico Orange Dream. 100% het for pied. So there's that boy right there. He will most likely be available. Then we have this one here, who is my real stunner. Now hopefully, I haven't sexed this one, but hopefully this one's not a boy. Because this is the big deal to me here. And would you look at that there? I mean, look at that orange on her. And that's actually probably, my favorite snake out of this. And of course, I'm very happy with the jackpot, which I'll be showing shortly. But this girl right here is the one I'm pretty happy about right here. Well, at least I hope she's a girl. We're going to find out now, seeing as though that one was supposed to be a girl and isn't. I can't handle another boy. Nope. Whew. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was a little nervous right there after my little disappointment. But this one, thank God, is a female. I had just made the assumption with the one there that one was a female, because again it was in a banana pairing, but it looks like I was wrong. So there she is right there again, and this is a Calico Orange Dream, 100% het piebald, and yes, it is a female. Pretty happy about that. Now we'll go with the normal 100% het for pied. I haven't sexed this one either, so I might as well. And I don't think this is a low expression Calico. Nah, no. Does have a bit of a ringer at the tail though. So let's check this one out here. We got another female, just as I suspected. So we got those two females there. And then this one, God, I can't believe this one's a male. I just can't believe it. It really sucks. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, there's definitely hemipenes there. Alright, so now we're going to check out these Orange Dream bananas I got here, man. These are pretty good looking snakes, man. So as you see, we got some pretty bright orange snakes. You know what I mean? See the nice little white runners in between. Heavy oranges, a real thick orange. As you can see, he's a pretty boy. Yes, he is. Again, this is an Orange Dream banana, 100% het for piebald, and he will be available shortly after a few meals in the shed or two. I usually like to get him on about 6 meals. So that's usually about 3 weeks, because I usually do about 2 meals a week for my hatchlings to get them up and going. So he'll be available shortly. So that's one of the banana OD 100% het piebalds. Let's go with this one. Here's another one right here. Here's another banana Orange Dream. (100% het piebald). He's a good looking boy as well. And you know, I better sex him, I suppose. I could be lucky. I haven't really sexed these snakes. I just kind of have gone on the odds with the bananas. Oh yeah, those are definitely some nice hemipenes. For those who, I suppose it's kind of hard to make out, but those are some big wieners. Those are some big snake wieners. And then we have another one here. Get back in here, boy. Get back in here. I know you're trying to get out of there. I know what you got going on. And here is the last of the Orange Dream bananas. And I will sex him as well. See what we got here. And boom, right out the chute. Them babies were some real big hemipenes right there. And that little guy, he shouldn't have no problem breeding. Yeah. And last but not least is this beautiful jackpot here. So what we have here is all of the genes combined. We have the Orange Dream, we have the Calico, and we have the banana, all in one. He's het for pied, and he's staying here with me, right here with me at Kush Constrictors. So yeah, that's that boy right there. We'll see if he's that boy, I guess, right now, won't we? Let's see, I'm pretty sure he is. Oh, yep. Boom, boom. There they go. 2 of them boys. So that is our, that's our hatchlings right there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those babies back in the incubator. Bear with me. Now, we've got more snakes. I'm going to show you guys some of my future breeder females that are going to be coming into size. Hopefully this season. Some of them won't be until next season, but let me go ahead and show you guys. First of all, we're going to start with this pretty young girl, weighing in right around 1,400 grams. By the time we start pairing at the end of next month, she should be ready. She She should definitely be ready. And what we have right here is a female, and she is a spider G-stripe. Yes, spider G-stripe. And for those of you who don't know, G-stripe is a recessive trait. And if you look down the center of the snake, it's kind of hard to make out right away, but you'll see there's just a real big clearing where everything is kind of open right here down the back. That is the G-stripe. That's actually a genetic trait. Again, that's for those who don't know. For those of you who know, you know the deal. You know, look at that pretty girl. Look at that spider. Look at that young spider girl. Look at her. What a pretty example, huh? I mean, look at how she moves. She just moves perfect. Look at how healthy she is. Oh, look at that girl. Yeah, look at that perfect movement in that girl right there. Gotta love the spiders. Gotta love your spiders. So everyone who wants to check out this girl, here she is. Nice and healthy. No wobble whatsoever at all. There's none. Not a bit of wobble. So that's my my spider G-stripe girl. She'll be going in to action, hopefully, like I said, at the end of next month. She's right around 1,400 grams, so she should be fine. We're going to increase the size of her prey a little bit. Now, next, we have, from my friend Ryan at Ryan's Reptiles here in Minnesota, we got a big girl, man. She's a healthy girl. We're getting her ready for the breeding season for sure. We got this nice queen bee, a great example of a really pretty queen bee as well. And queen bee is also another snake that consists of 33.33333. Well, queen bee is 33.333% spider, I guess you could say. But anyway, what a queen bee is 3 different genes all in one. You've got your pastel, your lesser or butter, and your spider, and you make a pretty girl. I mean, look at this. There are some people that just, this is their favorite morph by far, is the different bees. And bees are usually consisting of a spider combination. So, and she's just a pretty healthy example of a nice, big old, healthy, juicy queen bee. Look at that. Look at how good she looks on me. Doesn't she look nice? Look at how beautiful that snake is. I suppose you just have to have an appreciation for these animals, and if you don't, hopefully I'm helping you to develop one. So boom, there's my girl. She's going to be bred this year. And speaking of breeding, who are we going to breed her to? That's a good question. Let me show you. Boom. Look at that boy, man. That boy is serious. Now this boy here, I got to tell you, comes from one of my favorite breeders that I look up to. I think he's the favorite breeder of a lot of us guys out here. I got this directly from the man himself, Ozzy. And what we have here, and that's Ozzy Boyd, for all of you who aren't aware. Check him out at Ozzy Boyd's. I believe it's Ozzy Boyd's LLC. Could be wrong, but I believe it's Ozzy Boyd's. Either way it goes, you look up Ozzy Boyd's, Ball Pythons, Reptiles, and you will you'll find Oz. It's not hard. He's not hard to find. And what we have here, for those of you who aren't aware of genetics, and even those who are, is this is a super orange dream banana specter, which means this boy can do a lot. Everything he produces will have orange dream in it. And not only that, when you're producing a snake from a super, you get a better example of orange dream. So all the babies that he produces that will be orange dream will almost look like supers, because again, they're coming from a male super orange dream. And again, he's a banana male maker, so every banana he produces will be a male. And then he has specter, which is along the yellow belly gene allele. So we can make some really cool snakes with the yellow belly complex stuff as well when we pair him to that. So anyway, we're going to be pairing him to her, because anyone who knows anything about Orange Dream knows that Orange Dream and Spider go together like peanut butter and jelly, along with Banana. Banana also goes great with Spider and Lesser, and Orange Dream goes good with all these things. So, you know, you just can't go wrong with this combination right here, for anybody who knows. So we should have some really, 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 really nice looking babies for all you people who like the light end of the snake spectrum, that ask so much for bananas and that like these lighter tone snakes. These babies will be bred for you and for me as well too, because first of all, to be honest with you, I do this for myself more than anyone else. And look at them. Look at these babies. They're already falling in love. Isn't that cute? Oh, oh. Alright, so anyway, let me get these babies back to their home. So again, this is my female queen bee. Nice healthy girl getting ready to lay some eggs, or actually getting ready to get paired up for her first breeding ever. But yeah, I think she's going to make me some good looking babies. And this boy right here from Ozzy, it's his time this year. He's going to shine. He's definitely going to shine. We got some work for him. We definitely got some work for this boy right here. So, Ozzy, thank you, sir. I appreciate you, as always. And Ryan, you as well, man. What a beautiful animal, man. They both eat they never miss meals, ever. These two are definitely awesome, awesome animals. So we'll put this boy back for a second here. And then we're going to go with another pretty girl who's along the light lines that I got from another local breeder here in the fine state of Minnesota. And this is from my buddy at Gonzalez Reptiles. Giovanni, check this boy out, man. Or this girl out, excuse me. Again, check him out at Gonzalez Reptiles. He really focuses on green tree pythons. I think he's down to just a couple of balls. But yeah, look at this baby right here. What we have here, for those of you who don't know, is what we call a vanilla fire. And they are both genes on the same allele, so it'll act like a super. The snake will not produce any normals. All of the babies will either have the vanilla gene, which is a kind of a lightening enhancing gene. Maybe not so much of enhancing, but kind of a brightening gene, the vanilla is. And then the fire, which is also a brightening gene. That kind of adds a little bit of a flame to everything. So definitely a nice female to have in the collection. You got to have both these genes, vanilla and fire, in your collection. Pretty much mandatory genes to have, depending on where you're going. But I'd say you got to have some fire in the collection no matter what. So yeah, so I'll be pairing her up this year hopefully as well. I think she's right around like 1350, 1400 as well. So she should have no problem hitting the mark this year. So there she is. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Nice girl. Love her. I love her. And back here, we got another pretty girl. And she's kind of on the dark/light side. And what I mean by that is, she is a dark snake originally, meaning she is a black pastel. Excuse me, everyone. She's a black pastel, but she's also a recessive trait called hypo, otherwise known as ghost. And she's a very inquisitive and strong girl. Very pretty girl. But if you'll notice, what she is she's hypomelanistic, which means she has a reduced amount of black. It's not a lack of black like an albino would be, where an albino's more of a lack of pigments. This is just a reduced amount of black. Again, it's a recessive trait. I really love the hypo stuff, and I think that it's probably the most underrated of all the recessive genes. I'm sure there's plenty of people who would agree with me on that one. But this girl right here is gorgeous to me, man. And she's got such genetic potential. And honestly, I think out of all of the hypo combinations, this is the best base to work with, is the black pastel hypo. I can do a lot with her. So I got some more hypo stuff in there. I'm not bringing everything out right now. But at least I'm bringing some stuff to be seen, to show off. So yeah, here she is right here. This is Luna. We love this girl around here. I actually picked this girl right up from TCR, from Bruce and his crew at Twin City Reptile right here in Minnesota as well, supporting local business. So really happy with this girl. I got her for a decent price. I didn't get overcharged, and she was in great health. And she's kind of going through a little bit of a eating thing where she doesn't eat every meal. She's about every other, which is fine. She still eats and she still gains. So there's those girls. Let's see who else we got around here. Now here's another mandatory gene you gotta have in the collection. This is another female. Now she won't be ready this year, but I had to show her off because this is just one of those genes you got to have in your collection. And to the untrained eye, this looks like just an advanced normal, and I can understand that. But for those of us who know, this here is directly from my friends over at Outback, who actually proved out this gene. And this is the Cypress, man. And I love what Cypress does. It gives solid definition. You get a lot of this real clean definition here. And it becomes really advanced and really clear. And a lot of combinations. I mean, there's so many different combinations. We haven't seen too much of it in recessive stuff. Haven't seen it in like too much piebald stuff, too much clown stuff like that. So I mean, there's people definitely working with it, and I'm sure they've got it produced out there, but not at a big pace. And it's one of those genes I really think is going to be a mandatory gene in the collection. Something like an Enchi or a leopard, where you kind of have to have it in the collection to you really want to do stuff on all different spectrums, whether it be recessive or whether you're going right with your codominant stuff. You could put this right to a banana and just make some gorgeous snakes. Put it right to a lesser. There's a lot of different things you could put this to, and it would just make some gorgeous snakes immediately. I've even seen the Cypress pastels that are just super stunning. The honey cypresses. There's a lot of combinations that this really just enhances. So I'm going to be breeding her next year. I mean, who knows? I mean, if she continues to eat good, I mean, she's right around 12. If I can get her up to 1,500 and she starts playing the front of the rack, the thing is, I don't want to push her for 3 or 4 eggs. I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait next year and go for 7, 6 or 7. I'm content with waiting. I don't want to breed her too early, because then she will have a harder time getting back on food, and she might not bounce back from it. So I'd just rather wait. But I love the definition. I like the definition the same way I would like the definition in what I would see in a Mojave. Where it's definite, it's clear, it's certain. So there they are, ladies and gentlemen. These are a few of my future breeders. I mean, there's a lot more in there, but this is about enough to take up about 25 minutes of your time, my time, and I appreciate you. So anyway, I've got some more snakes in the incubator. Since the last time I've posted, I have designed a Facebook page under Kush Constrictors. Also, I've advanced on my Instagram page. It used to be a personal page. I kind of turned it over to my Kush Constrictors page as well. I've been doing some look into video production and stuff, and I realize I've got to totally change everything. I mean, I'm not looking to be a YouTube celebrity. I'd like to keep my channel as basic as possible. I'd like a good intro, and I'd like to follow a lot of the standard procedures that it's going to require in order to keep viewers and to get subscribers. Obviously, I'd like to do that eventually, but that's because my intention is to try to educate people and to just document the way I'm learning and the way that I'm moving through things. I mean, there's no question I'm new at this. I'm a noob, but my love for these animals is genuine. I mean, I've always been an animal person, and I've always had exotic animals. I mean, I've been attending all the local pet stores in Minnesota since they've existed. You name them, I've been to them, and I'm a regular, and they know me. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. There will be more information. I will be growing. As a matter of fact, my father's a professional photographer, and he knows a little bit about editing video, and so I'm going to go fly down to Atlanta in about a little over a month, and just spent about 2 or 3 days with them, figuring out all the different applications, getting some new software, hardware, a little bit of everything. So stay tuned. I appreciate everybody who has liked my videos and subscribed. I know we're few and far between, and I need a lot of work, but the cool part is I can only go up from here. So for those of you who are loyal, that are staying with me, I appreciate you for checking me out. And if you like my videos, please like the video, comment if you have something to say, subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notifications, the notification bell, so you know when I have new videos coming out. I appreciate everybody, and until the next time, take care of each other, be good to one another, and thank you for tuning in to Kush Constrictors. Have a good night.